Oh man, that's some stout ass root beer. Phew. Can you guys hear me? I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me backstage there in the orange room. Evening, Melissa. Evening, Ballard. Need to get rid of that for sure. Okay. Can't be having that danging going on. What's up, Matt? What's Alan V? Chess Hall, my boy, my go-to guy when it comes to TikTok. Arkansas fan back in the house. Good evening, Randall Anderson. Matt knows Pelini, Bama Marine. Oh, good to see Bama Marine here. This should be interesting tonight for sure, at least for a few of us. Anyway, BW, B-Dub. Who was first in the hizzy tonight? Let's go back and see. Crantis, what's up, Crantis McBasketball? If you guys haven't heard Crantis McBasketball play guitar, Crantis wears that sumbitch out. StreamYard was first again tonight. Man, StreamYard's always here first. They're amazing. NASCAR was first. Gene Alexander, oh my, the best gravy maker in all the world is in the house tonight. How you doing, doll? It's 8 o'clock, so I might as well turn my ugly mug on. Kind of do that by clicking that button, maybe right there. Where the hell did it go? Bang! There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a hump day here on BVD TV. Got a special treat for everybody tonight, especially you older guys. I expect people like Bama Marine to be in here. Probably see Lewis in here tonight. Maybe some of the other guys. I'd like to see Boo in here tonight. That would be awesome. Got an old TTC guy, the original, in my opinion, first Tennessee video maker I ever saw on YouTube. Bill4Volz is with us tonight. And, of course, my son, the impeccable, improvable, loving, sweet teddy bear, sunglass-wearing son of a bitch, son of mine, Carter, is in the house with them sweet little cheeks of his. Don't you just want to squeeze them? Let's pull Carter in here. What's up, Carter? I got you. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. I'm not buying that. Well, that's good. I'm glad you can hear me. All right, we're 1 for 1. Yeah, you can hear me. I know you can. Man, that's just all jacked up.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go.
I was muted. That's my bad.
Way to go, doofus. I see OG37 in the house. OG37, my first member on here. We'll see if he makes it the whole first month or not. Thank you, David, for joining and being the first. Let's bring my boy on in here.
Let's do it.
Used to talk to this guy all the time on a regular basis, but as we get older, we lose touch, and it happens. But he's still a Vol fan. Bill, what's going on, my friend?
How's it going, my guys? You doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Doing well. Anybody hearing an echo or anything like that? Let's get the audio shit out of the way first.
Hashtag.
Yeah, I've never done nothing like this, so probably on my end if it's crap.
Hashtag professional.
We're good right here, I think, aren't we, Carter?
I hear y'all both loud and clear.
All right, outstanding.
Good.
So what has Bill4Volz been up to the last, what's it been, Carter, 5-6 years at least?
Last time I remember seeing Bill was 2013, 2014, something like that.
Damn.
You see me on video. We actually scored a game together a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we did. And we ran into that crazy fan. You remember that?
Man, I remember all kinds of craziness. I've just been living life. This thing's weird for me. As many videos as I've done before, it's kind of weird being on camera talking to my phone again. But, hey, it is what it is.
And we're just having a conversation, man. That's all it is.
Hey, real quick, I got to say something to him. I see you talking about that, but who owned NCAA football and PlayStation? I was the king. I was your daddy. I owned you, Bama Marine. Period. So Bill4Volz, Bama Marine.
Yeah, get you some of that, Marine. Marine's in here all the time. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown up his little. He won't throw his 90 emojis up now because he knows I'll punt his ass out of here. He ain't that special.
He can
Are
throw
you?
as many emojis as he wants to, but I'll never forget when we had that NCAA run. He thought he was the man. Then he ran into the Mack truck, Bill4Volz, and I spanked him every time we played. Remember those days, Marine? And I see Sports Live is in here. Sports Live is actually the first guy I ever met off of YouTube, ever, at an Atlanta Falcons tailgate. Didn't even come up and shake my hand. First thing that guy did was walk up to my truck, reach in and grab a pretzel. Then he said hello.
Are you shitting me?
Not at all.
Wow.
I'm sitting, back in the day, it was you're not supposed to meet people off the internet. That was before I guess Tinder, Plenty of Fish, and all that stuff happened. So I was at the Georgia Dome, the Gulch, and he's like, I'm almost there. So here he comes. He's tall, towering over us like an ostrich, charging at my car. He doesn't say hi. He doesn't shake my hand. He goes straight to the bag of pretzels, and he says, he's like, so that was my first internet experience. Mama said don't meet people off the internet. My first experience was actually Sports Live in the ATL. It was the first guy I ever met off of here.
Did he ever get around to thanking you for the pretzel?
No, I don't think he did.
Well, for you guys in here that don't know who Bill is, Bill, myself, Carter, Augusta Gator, Sports Live in the ATL, a Cattle Dog, a lot of us have met down in Atlanta for a Falcons game before. And the first time I met David was kind of a similar experience as what Bill was talking about. I don't drink, so I wasn't drinking, but I'll never forget him drinking everybody's like backwash. You remember that, Bill? He didn't have any beer. He didn't bring any beer. And he was taking whatever people's backwash warm beer left and drinking it. So,
and the free Crystals wings. Remember the free?
Oh yeah. He was munching down on them too. Carter wasn't there for that one, but
no. But Carter's my man too. I'd say he's up there as my favorite. It's good seeing up Carter. Me and Carter have a few little weird quirks in common. We usually match. Thank God we wore different hats tonight.
And I've got that hat, man. I wore it last Sunday night, so you're lucky.
I know.
I've never seen that thing you got on, Carter. Is that? I mean, it's got the rip in it, but they make them new like that now. Is that a new hat?
Yeah, well, and look, it looks like it's got. I've been changing oil in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I swear to God, on the picture online, it did not look this dirty.
That's crazy.
I didn't hear what you said, Bill.
How long have you had that hat?
Maybe a month.
Wow.
It came like this. Yeah, it came like this.
Looks like you walked through a car wash with it. It's pretty rough, my friend.
Yeah, and that's how it came. I was like so disappointed because the picture, I mean, it kind of looked like it was worn out a little bit, but not this bad, I swear.
So, yeah,
got put in time out.
Done timed his ass out. He pushed the limits one too many times. Take a fiber there, Bama Marine. Cool your heels a little bit. Think about what you've done. Write your name on the chalkboard about 100 times, and then you can come back. So the last time we were all together, per se, in video mode, whether we were actually together or not, Bill was a very personal guy. Bill didn't like talking about his family or anything, so I'm not going to say anything about your family other than to ask. I think everybody knows you have kids. How are the girls, man? How the girls?
Growing. I have one that's going to be in high school next year. South High School.
I saw that.
Any Cherokees in the house, my daughter will be at South Dole High School next year. They're growing. Yeah, it's life is crazy. I've transitioned so many different ways since I used to make these videos. Professionally, I've slowed down. I'm not the loud, obnoxious guy that I used to be. Kind of mellowed out a little bit, except when we lose to Georgia State and beat IU, then it brings the blood pressure up a little bit. Other than that, I'm pretty mellow.
I hear you. Wife's all good. Everybody, life's great in the old Bill house.
Life is fantastic,
man.
Life is good.
I know Carter wants to know this. How is that big, beautiful
back deck?
The beautiful back deck. Somebody else is enjoying that beautiful back deck at this moment because I've actually moved.
Okay.
And BVD, he can vouch for that beautiful back deck. He actually sat on it.
Yeah.
He got to experience my beautiful back deck. It was its own special island. It was magical. It was a great place to be.
Experiencing the big, beautiful back deck's vastness was a memory that I'll take with me to the dirt.
BVD, your beautiful back deck's almost as big as Bill's, isn't it?
It's close. Guarantee it's got holes in it.
As that beautiful back deck, the funny story behind that is I talked about it one time in a video, and it really pissed. I think it was Law Todd. He was mad. He was like, Bill thinks he's all cool, got all this buddy. So I just played it up. If anybody actually, I'll go ahead and let the secret out. That back deck was not big at all, not even close to being big. It was like 4 people. Like BVD had it was my grill and me and BVD. That's about all we could have fit on my back deck back then.
Yeah,
that was just that was part of my thing.
It did look. I mean, the way you would film, you showed me how you'd like put the camera in the doorway, I think, and sit up against the rail. It did look like you were back there in the backyard on a big old deck or something.
And my camera effect helped too. That's kind of weird being on here without that camera effect.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah. Remember that. How much weight have you lost? I know you got into fitness there.
Well, I'm a runner. I actually probably run about 6 days a week before I go to work. I probably run on average of 5 to 7 miles a day.
Jeez.
So I would say I've went from about 245 to like 185 pounds.
Wow. I didn't realize you ever got up to 245. You were never that big around us, were you?
No, I was probably in the 230 days. Probably 230. Of course,
you are considerably taller, I think, than me and Carter.
Yeah, maybe about 5'11".
Oh, well, maybe not then. I'm 5'4", according to the general, but lost a little bit of weight myself there. But unfortunately, I noticed the last 2 trips to the doctor, I've gained 3 pounds of it back each 2 weeks. So I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass again, Carter. But I'm still way under 230. And for me, that's a good thing.
That's about where on our videos, that's probably where I was hovering. My biggest was 245. I weighed about 230 then. I see my boy Lewis is in here. My guy, Augusta Gator. Welcome, Augusta Gator. That was the guy right there. When I think back to my trash talking days, if there was one person that could really get under my skin, you guys knew I was pretty hard to bother with that guy. He was the best editor, and that's the only guy that could ever piss me off. He's the reason I started videos. It was in defense of Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
I seen a video of him talking bad about Lane Kiffin, and I was like, he got me going. And so Augusta Gator is my YouTube dad, I guess you could say.
I hear you. I don't know if it was Lewis that told me this or somebody else, but you remember Big E and Bama, right?
Absolutely.
I've heard that he is passed on.
I remember. Does Bill have a John boat? I actually do have a John boat. It is a John boat.
Hell, I'd love to have a John boat for the river up here. I know. What's up, D4? What's up, Dylan? What's up, Fireball? Who else popped in here? Jeff Webster, Snake. Snake's our resident Ohio State and Ohio State fan.
Okay.
Jerry Wells, Atypical Gump. We got a Harrison Triplet. We got a pretty good variety of fan base in here. I think my fan base, or the fan base of the people that watch me most, are Bammers. It's kind of always been that way. Speaking of Bammers, Marines still in timeout? Carter?
That's kind of what got your fame, was because of Alabama. That's what I think. That or the Lane Kiffin, pissing on the Lane Kiffin shirt.
Yeah, it's a combination of both. Carter, hop in here for a while, bud.
I'm just enjoying listening to Bill, haven't heard from him, so it's like the three amigos. All we're missing is Rondo at this point. If we just had Rondo on here, family reunion would be going on tonight.
Has anybody heard from that guy in a long time?
Probably 2 years ago. I mean, he's still playing the guitar, giving lessons and all that stuff, and playing in a couple bands. I think he had moved to Nashville, and was doing something with like a recording studio, I think, like a session guitar player.
Okay.
I don't know about the moving to Nashville. Carter's heard this story before, but Bill, I was in Knoxville. It's been, like Carter said, probably a couple years ago, maybe. I forget what I was even doing down there, but I was coming down Kingston Pike, heading towards campus, and somewhere around maybe West Hills, that area right there, I said, I need to stop into Walgreens. And I started thinking about Rondo for some reason. He just popped into my head. Oh, because we passed that place where we went to see him play, Carter. Whatever the name of that little bar was there. And I started thinking about Rondo, and I pulled into Walgreens, and I, hand to God on my child's life, Rondo guitar freaking dude walks out the door at Walgreens. That was the freakiest shit I've ever had happen ever, as far as something like that. And he was freaked out, but we talked for a little bit, and same, pretty much like Carter said, still jamming. Did you ever get to hear him play?
Never.
Dude,
Never.
He's amazing.
Yeah, man, he could shred. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
And he could play. I mean, he could do anything from jazz to
see you, David.
Metal or country. It didn't matter. He could do it all.
Yeah, Sports Lab and the ATO, you need to contribute to my channel more, sir. You need to interact more. You need to talk more. You need to just more. Okay, you're not doing enough.
Yeah, he definitely needs to do that. He needs to pay you back for that hat you gave him at that point.
He has not, nor will he ever live that down. Ever.
Never.
I see you, D4, a bunch of ugly asses. We're wearing the right color orange. That's why he's saying that. D4 is my buddy up here in Greenville. He's a big Green Devil fan, but he's also a Texas fan. So,
yeah.
That's
Green Devils better be enjoying your 4A football with a bunch of nobodies, because I think Fulton will eventually have to go back down there.
Well, and Alcoa moving up. Alcoa's moving up next year. Yeah,
I know why Fulton did it, because of the travel, and there weren't a lot of schools in Knoxville.
Yeah.
We're dying in 5A. I actually went to the Fulton South Dual game last year because, I have connections to both schools. I went to Fulton, but my wife, all my kids, we live in South Knoxville. So they go to South Doyle. So we went, and then I look at South Doyle's side of the field, and they probably got, 60 to 70 kids. And Fulton has maybe 35, 40 kids. And it's just, they have to go back to 4A football. They can't do 5A much longer. When
they were terrible last year. And what's weird is almost kind of like the Alabama people. When I started doing that, used to talk a little bit of smack to the Fulton people. Me and you had fun talking smack to each other. Their coaches now, anytime we're somewhere at the same place, those coaches always make sure they come over and talk to me. So I've gotten to know Coach Black, and I can't remember the assistant's name. Great big old tall dude, one of the nicest people, man. That whole staff down there is a bunch of nice guys. But nobody wants to hear us talk about high school football. What are your thoughts on where should we go first, Carter? It's been 6 years so
maybe your thoughts on Jeremy Pruitt, because I remember you were not happy about the hire, and that's understandable.
I was not happy at all about the hire. I wanted Mike Leach. Everybody, if you follow me on Twitter, that was Mike Leach, Dan Mullen were kind of my two dream hires. We had Leach in the bag, then we hired Jeremy Pruitt, and I kind of flew off the rails. I was not happy. We kind of got off to a bad start, and then last season was about what I expected. Then you start off the season losing to Georgia State, BYU, and that just my panties got all in a wad, and I was done with Jeremy Pruitt. But I got to say, he turned it around. He's recruiting really well right now. We're about to land another 5-star player. That will be like 2 5-star, 2 4-stars in the last 4 days. He keeps recruiting at that level. And I'm with him, I can't get past the fact that I know he has an Alabama tattoo on his arm. I know he went to Alabama. I know he's from the state of Alabama. I know that still just
does he really have an Alabama tattoo on his arm? Please tell me that's a joke.
He absolutely does. I can watch 2-a-days on the MTV. He was on there. He's got an Alabama, unless he got it covered up, so that kind of But I mean, if he wins football games, I'll love him.
That'd be a
I know
hell of
this
a
season-
30 for 30, wouldn't it? Jeremy Pruitt getting his Alabama tattoo covered up with a big old power T.
That's what needs to happen.
And we need to cover
I really
Alabama
think
up
so.
with a big old power T.
Oh, Alabama's time's coming. Nick Saban, I don't think they're going to fall off the map like we did. I mean, I would be lying through my teeth if I said that. But, I mean, you can see the signs of them slowing down now. You know, Georgia, they're catching them in talent level. Alabama, other teams are catching Alabama. They're going to stay good, but their days of just walking out in the field, whipping everybody's tail, and going to the playoffs year after year after year, that's over. I truly believe that's over. Will they go again? Yeah, probably. Are they going to just run roughshod over the rest of us? I think that's coming to an end. I really do. And maybe BVD will finally get on this camera and celebrate beating those turds, man.
Man, I tell you what, not if, but when we beat their ass, I think every Tennessee video maker that's ever been needs to hop back on here, just like they never left, and smoke a big fat cigar and talk shit. Not like Catfish, who smokes a damn cigar if Tennessee wins in swimming. But
yeah,
I'm looking forward
I
to
almost
those
did
days.
it when we beat Florida. I almost did it. I was really close to showing my camera. I was like, nope. I was kind of old school TTC tradition. I didn't talk any crap. I can't jump on camera. When we stopped that streak, I was so close to hopping on camera. That felt so good.
Kill a mime
Especially Lewis, Augusta.
Kill a mime in the comments. Big Georgia fan says that the Bulldogs, Georgia is going to retire Saban this season. That'll definitely be a hell of a game right there. Everybody will be watching that one. Who do we play when Georgia and Alabama plays? God, I hope that's not Oklahoma weekend.
What week is it?
I want to say it's the second week, which would be Oklahoma week.
Yeah, it would be Oklahoma.
One of you gumps tell us when you play Georgia, or one of you dogs, one of you barkers tell us when you play.
Yeah. Ballard says, mark my words, BVD, as long as Nick Saban is the coach, or is it Alabama, Tennessee will never beat Alabama, and he will never lose to a former assistant. That's a pretty bold statement there, Ballard.
Well,
that's bold.
I guess it depends on. Yeah, I guess it depends on how long he stays.
Week 3, Bama, Georgia, week 3. So that's Furman for us.
We're good to go then.
Yep.
That'll probably be
as long as we have a regular season.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard to remember to take that into whatever the word is, consideration when talking. I'm going to continue to talk about football as if we're going to have a regular season on regular schedule, even though I don't think we're going to. Until that day gets here, I'm going to keep on keeping on.
So if we don't have the season, I guess they'll just go on with what the 2021 schedule is. Like we wouldn't play Oklahoma in 2021, or I think that's how they would do it. Or would they? I mean, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts?
I think we're going to have a football season. They're going to get this season in. I firmly believe that. It's just a matter of when. A lot of people are talking spring. I don't give a shit as long as we have it.
Well, baseball, they're talking about baseball starting in June now, so we'll see.
Now, my question is, though, if they go to spring football, would that mean we'd have to go to spring football every single season after it? Because you can't start playing in February and then turn around again and start in September in the same year. So I don't know how that's possible.
I mean, I'm guessing that's what they would do. I mean,
that would be weird, man.
It'd be a rough year for those kids. But I mean, hell, they're working out all year anyway, and so I mean, it may just. I'm not sure.
I think the way I heard it, Bill, was that if they did it that way, so if that first year started in February, then the next year it'd start like a little bit later, like maybe April, until it caught itself back up. So.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I just want football. I want my football back regular. I got my season back for the first time in years, so I'm ready to get back at it. I actually got in a place in my career where I'm off weekends again, so I actually do it again and get to it.
Thank you, Harrison Triplet, for the super chat, sir. It says NBA practice is supposed to start the 15th. Now they were getting ready to go into playoffs when they shut NBA down, right?
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, very close.
Because I mean, they usually finish the season in early June, I think. So getting ready to start practice, that means when they come back, they'll be kind of like the college football thing. They'll finish up their season, finish up the playoffs, and then it won't be too terribly long where they'll be back in the gym getting ready for the 2021 season.
That's right.
This has messed a lot of sports up, obviously, but it's also set us up possibly for the most sports-packed year ever next year. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, hopefully.
There's no such thing as college football overload for me, so I wouldn't care if they played all year. I know the kids can't handle it, but what's up, Billy? Welcome to the chat there, Billy Ratliff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I know Billy wants us to play some ball this fall.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember exactly what he said on his morning show last week when he was talking to. My memory sucks. He was talking to another player, I think. It might have been Fred White, talking about football season. I think Billy, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think Billy thinks we're going to have college football on schedule this year. I think. Yeah, I could be wrong. I guess more importantly, what's
Billy
going on
Ratliff,
for real?
we're going to have college football this season. I'm going to believe we're going to have college football this season.
There you go. Yeah, you need to come to the Tap House next year, Bill.
I did, Billy. I saw the I saw the show with Bill Duff. I texted Catfish. I don't think he even knew he was on, and I texted Catfish and said if Bill Duff told me to tickle his ass with a feather, I'd do it. he was like, "What the hell?" I know Bill remembers Bill, surely. The Eddie George stopper.
Oh yeah. When it was Bill Duff at the bottom of the heap. He did not make it.
I had something on the brain there that I was gonna go ahead.
So what I want to know, kind of, I'm fellow Vols, my two amigos here. What do you guys think if the season goes on as scheduled? What do you think realistically the Vols expect to do? I have a big if in my prediction this year. A big if. If Cade Mays gets eligible to play immediately, that completely changes my outlook on the whole season. That one player.
Wow.
I truly think if Cade Mays is eligible, if he's on the field in 2020, it's 2020, right? If he's on the field, I think Tennessee legitimately has a chance to win 10 football games. Without Cade Mays, I think that puts us in a kind of where we were last year, a 6 to 8 win window.
What's your thinking behind Cade Mays? I mean, obviously he would be the second best lineman on the team. He's got a lot of work to do.
Best offensive line in the country if he's playing. Though I think it's barring the best offensive line in the nation if Cade Mays is playing.
Well,
it's still good without him, but I think it's best.
See you, Billy.
That always scares me when our fans start talking about us having the best offensive line in anything, because you know what almost always happens. You know, we always end up having a damn 1A high school football line by the end of the season.
Well, look at the 2013 offensive line. We had Juwan James, Zach Fulton, Tiny Richardson. Kind of, that was a pretty good offensive line. But I'm kind of like you, Bill, except instead of Cade Mays, I'm thinking who's going to be our starting quarterback. Even though it's probably going to be JG. I'm not confident in JG. I hate to say it.
Yeah, we know where Carter stands on JG. Where does Bill stand on JG?
I think he showed improvement. Do I think he's ever going to be starting on Sundays? Absolutely not. Do I think he's ever going to be in the Heisman candidate? Absolutely not. But I believe in Jim Chaney, what he can do with quarterbacks, enough to give him another year of preparation with JG. He can make him a pretty decent quarterback, possibly the second, third best quarterback in the East. And I think he's good enough with Chaney's guidance. And I do believe Eric Gray is one of the best young running backs I've seen come through in a long time. A lot of potential. And behind an offensive line like that, JG will have all day to throw, and he's going to have weapons around him. You know, losing Jennings is big. Losing Callaway's big. That's big losses. It's not sugarcoating that. But
we got 2 JUCOs.
I believe with an offensive line like that, I just Cade Mays is big though. He's going to determine how I feel about the season by a lot. So I'm kind of watching to see how that goes.
Well, I'm kind of with who said it. I want to give him credit. Somebody said that Cade Mays is not going to make or break our season. Without him, you're talking about 8 wins at best, right?
Without Cade Mays?
Yeah, without Cade Mays, 8 wins is the ceiling.
I mean, without Cade Mays, I wouldn't shock me if one more than 8. I would say 8 is your best case scenario. The cool thing about this season, I look across the board at who we play, and unlike the years past, there's not one team on there that just scares the crap out of me. Like we can lose a lot of those teams, but I think last year we showed Alabama we can play with them. I'm not going to get started on the Garantano fumble in the end zone that changed the whole complex of that football game. You know, Georgia, they have been at a high level, but I mean, look at the draft. They lost a lot of talent. That's a winnable. Not saying we're the favorite. Probably going to lose that game, but it's not a game you look at and like, you know, we have no chance to win that football game. There's none of those. Oklahoma, their defense is trash every single season. This next season is going to be no different. They're replacing quarterback again. Eventually, their luck's got to run out. And there's not one team I look at and say, you know what, we can beat those guys if we play our best. Not saying we're going to beat everybody. That's unrealistic. But, you know, 8 to 10 wins, period, is where I could see our best case scenario. No matter who plays. But without Cade Mays, I say 8.
A typical Gump brings up a good point, Bill. If Will Albright plays this season, that's what's going to make or break our season, by God.
Long snappers are important.
Bill probably don't even know who the hell I'm talking about.
He's a long snapper out of Greenville.
I see somebody said Mays will solidify your offensive line, but it will not break a championship. I don't think we're winning a championship with Cade Mays. I don't think that's happening regardless with Cade Mays or without. I'm just saying an 8 to 10 window. I think he's good enough to make a different game or two.
Did y'all see there's still a lot of Tennessee fans who are still butthurt about Cade going to Georgia and singing a little song and everything, but Cooper posted a picture of him and Cade together because it was Cade's 21st birthday the other day. And he was wearing like his Georgia Sugar Bowl championship sweatshirt. And there was a bunch of Tennessee fans who were like giving him grief about it. And like he kind of got on the defense. They like saying, you need to lose that jacket or whatever. He's like, no, I'm good, thanks. And so there's a lot of Tennessee fans giving him hell about it. And I thought it was just ridiculous.
Doesn't surprise you, does it?
Oh, yeah. You got to expect that. But here's the thing. You got to look at the way I'm doing with Cade Mays, the way I'm treating how I feel about him as him going to Georgia. It stung. But you got to look at what was going on at that point in time. He was an 18-year-old guy. You look on TV, you see the Schiano disaster.
That's true.
Your athletic director, the craziness that was going on around Tennessee football at that point in time. And you are one of the best players in the country and go anywhere you want to go. You know, he was a fan just like we were. He was hurt. He had a chance to flip us the bird like we all did. I was at Schiano Sunday. I was there protesting with those guys. I was there. And I was flipping Tennessee the bird. I was pissed. So he flipped us a bird. But his heart's here and he's back here. So we need to let that go, you know, because he's a Vol. He grew up a Vol fan, but he was pissed. We all were pissed.
That's a good question, Melissa.
What was your reasonings for the Schiano thing? Was it because you didn't like him as a coach, or Was it because of the Penn State stuff? Or maybe a little bit of
Mine
both?
was 110% the child molestation thing. Whether he covered it up or not, I don't know. But, me having young children and I still have young children, there's no way I could get behind a man that I thought could have hid that kind of thing. If me being a grown man, if I see the story is, he witnessed Sandusky groping a guy in the shower. That's what the rumor is. And as a father, as a grown man, there's no way if I ever witnessed something like that, I could just not say anything.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I was like, I can't support a man like that. And if something I love so dearly like Tennessee football, it's him on the forefront. He's now the face of my program. Something I cherish. It ate me alive. So me and my wife were like the first 10 or 15 people there when that happened. It was quite the experience protesting though. It worked.
Tell the grandkids story there for you.
Yeah, I was there. I was on the forefront of Giano Sunday. It was funny. It was cool because it started out. We started out right across from the dorms or whatever, and then there's a guy. He's on Tennessee radio, John Reed, and he's big on Twitter. When he got a megaphone, the whole situation changed. It went from we're just going to tell you how mad we are to now we're marching. It was funny. It really was funny. It wasn't the angry mob we portrayed to be on the news and Sports Center. We wasn't going to go burning couches like we did with Lane Kiffin, but we were just. It turned into kind of a funny.
Yeah, Oni Kuno said he saw you on TV.
Yeah, I thought he was joking.
I was there.
Melissa May wants to know about our defense this year, guys. What do y'all think about that? I know we lost some pieces, but we got some pieces coming back. Emmett Gooden comes to mind.
Yep.
Probably going to be my favorite defensive player this year just because of that stupid-ass show he was on. But he showed promise 2 years ago. So
I think Henry Toa
Yep.
is really going to just be, that next Tennessee great linebacker like Gerard Mayo or Dale Jones or Steve Kiner, so we'll see.
Ooh, look at Carter going deep in the Vol archives. Throwing names.
That's right.
What do you think, Bill? What's our defense going to look like this year?
I wasn't even paying attention to the question, buddy. I'm sorry. The defense?
Yeah. We got a Bama fan asking what our defense is going to look like this year.
Well, we have a staff supposed to be built around a defensive staff. Pruitt, his expertise is in the secondary. That's, to me, when you think about last year, I can just see Alontae Taylor getting burnt on big plays, especially against BYU. I know that's got to be shored up. I do think losing Batuli at linebacker is huge because he's kind of quarterback back there. But I love the young guys we got coming in. I think our defense will be more of the same, if not a little bit improved. I don't think they're going to take a giant step back. I think the only position on our entire team that we got to really worry about taking a giant step back, in my opinion, is obviously the wide receiver position.
Yeah. But we did get the 2 fifth-year grad transfers from USC, and that ought to help a little bit. And Ramel Keaton, we got to see a little bit of his greatness last year. So hopefully
he may end up being the man at that position next year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Shout out to Daniel Batuli. A lot of people said he wasn't going to get picked up by anybody, but he got picked up by the Rams. So good luck to him out there. Of course, he's probably watching the three of us. He wants to know what we think. Of course.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, Daniel, out there in Hollywood. Damn, man. That's three of my former Vols that went to the enemy out there. Bill's a big Falcons fan, for those of you that give a shit about NFL football. Were you happy with their draft this year?
I'm really torn on the Falcons. I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, if anybody doesn't know. That's my NFL team is Atlanta Falcons. I'm torn because I wasn't happy in the first round because the DB we took is kind of round talent, and I wasn't ecstatic about it. I was kind of disappointed because all week leading up to the draft, we were supposed to trade up. We were supposed to be big movers, and that's what I was expecting going in. I was disappointed night one. Then night two, the round two, we actually got that defensive tackle from Auburn who's just flat out nasty, who's actually probably a first round talent in the second round. So I was ecstatic with our second round. So I was overall just meh. It wasn't terrible.
Now, your boy, Sports Live at the ATL, thinks you guys can go to the Super Bowl this year based off of this draft. What kind of retardation do you think he's suffering with right now?
He's a different cat. Like, you've met the guy. You know what kind of spaceship he's living on.
Yep.
He's a different dude, and I don't know. He's unreal. And he was last year. I still do a lot of Twitter, and he kind of got under my skin a little bit because, and maybe I'm wrong for this. I'm the type of NFL fan. I feel like if you can't make the playoffs, winning hurts you. I'm that type of fan. So later in the season, when we were beating Tampa Bay and we were getting to 7 wins, I was kind of hoping we were losing.
Yeah, you're thinking, damn it. Yep. So
I was like, Jameis Winston, like, threw his 30th pick against us, and they about beat us. And that caused us the difference for four spots in the draft. And if we won that game, it didn't affect anything but hurt us. So I was hoping we would lose. I don't know if that makes me a bad NFL fan or not, but I kind of was cheering against us.
Makes you wonder if some of the NFL coaches and GMs aren't thinking the same thing late in the year. They've at least got to be thinking about it.
I'm the worst NFL fan. I'm the first one to admit it. I cheer for more of the former Vols than I do the Titans any day of the week. Which, hell, Bill, you know that because you gave me grief when I had that Eagles jersey on.
Yep, you are that guy. I'll tell you what, though. I've kind of backed off of that stance just a little bit. I'm still Falcon first, but I just love Juwan Jennings so much. I just really love his passion. You guys know how I am. When I watch Tennessee football, I sweat. Lewis told me, he went to a Tennessee game with me. He says, I'm possessed when I watch Tennessee play football. My whole demeanor changes. And, like, Juwan Jennings is me with athletic ability and talent. And, like, I know he believes Tennessee football. And so, like, I'm going to have a hard time not having a little special spot for the 49ers. I've thought about getting a 49ers jersey.
Oh, God.
He's a 7th-round draft pick, but I have no doubt in my mind he's going to make it. I have no doubt in my mind he's going to.
He's got some stiff competition out there to deal with.
I mean, all right, let me ask you this question, Bill. So, if you're, let's say the Saints and Falcons are playing. I know the Saints got to be your most hated team. Now, if it's a tied-up game, and let's say Alvin Kamara is like 62 yards away from breaking an NFL record for most rushing yards in a game, and they pitch it to him off to the side, and he's running down the sideline for about 80 yards, are you not going to be a little happy for him, even though you know your team's going to lose?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
the Falcons winning means more to me than anything. Now, if we're blowing them out, we're up 5 touchdowns, and it doesn't matter as far as the game goes. Yes, I'll be celebrating and happy. But I'm Vol first. Always have been, always will be. The Falcons are my number 2. I like the Braves a little bit, but the Falcons, I do enjoy NFL football. My wife actually enjoys NFL football more than college football. So. Right. She's a Carolina Panther fan, so that goes over well at home when we play each other.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
We always kick their ass, but it's still it is. So, like, I'm a pretty big NFL fan, and I'm not like diehard. Like, if the Vols have a losing season, it ruins my summer. If the Falcons do, I kind of move on after a couple of weeks after the playoffs are over.
I just enjoy watching NFL. I mean, I'm not like I watch it every Sunday, and it's kind of like one of those things where I can relax and just watch football. Watching college football, it's like, well, I know Tennessee's got to play Alabama in about 3 hours, so I'm kind of on edge the whole time, just waiting for that. But so for me, it's Vols 1, and I like the Braves. Braves are my second favorite team. So
no, Jerry, I love Last Chance U. That's one of the reasons I became a big Emmett Gooden fan.
I got the flu.
God, man, I was gonna ask you guys both a question a few minutes ago, and then you guys started talking about something. I didn't want to interrupt you. Now it's totally left me. Oh, getting old sucks. And maybe it'll come back to me here in a minute. It was something along the lines of NFL and kind of what you guys were talking about, NFL team versus your boys making the league and playing against your team. Shit. I can't remember.
While you're thinking of it, that's how I knew, because I remember watching the Chiefs and Titans one time, and it was a super close game, and I think we threw a pick to Barry, and he was trying to run it all the way back for a touchdown. I remember I was up there standing up yelling for him to score. I'm like, yeah, go. And I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings at the table of all these random Titans fans, and they were all looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? I was like, well, it's Eric Berry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm happy for him.
I love you, Chess, but you can't even run, son. How you gonna run me over? Bill, who's your what's the most exciting Tennessee game you've ever been to, home or away?
That's a good question. It's really weird because I went to the SEC championship in 2007, and that's the most fun I've ever had, even though we lost leading up to the game. The pregame and all that stuff. That was probably my favorite experience live.
Was that LSU, wasn't it?
It was easily LSU. Eric Ainge threw the pick to Zeno right in front of me, and they won
21.
I'll never forget it.
21-14.
But, yep, my favorite, though, still has to be 2004 Florida.
Oh, God, yes.
Still that Will Hoyt missing an extra point, then kicking the 51-yard field goal to win it was amazing. And that was actually mine and my wife's. And it's crazy. It shows me how much older I'm getting. That was our first game together ever. And it was, incredible.
I remembered what I was going to ask you now. Did Juwan stomp that boy's head in the Vanderbilt game?
You broke up on me there a little bit, BVD. Sorry. What was that question, bud?
Did Juwan Jennings step on that Vandy player's head in the Vandy game last year?
He did. All day.
Okay.
Love him, my guy. He did.
We were having a discussion about that the other day with Lou, and I say he didn't do it on purpose. Lou, of course, says he did. And we just determined that every Tennessee fan's going to say he didn't, and every other fan's going to say he did. So you're actually the first Tennessee fan I think I've heard say, yeah, he did. Not that it matters.
Right. At least it wasn't like Albert Hainsworth, though.
Yeah.
That one player when he was with the Titans. I mean, my God.
Yeah, that was.
It doesn't matter because I still love him the same. I'd still invite him to my house for a barbecue. But in my opinion, he absolutely stepped on that man's head.
How much were you loving him though? I guess when he got kicked off the team or whatever, a lot of us were hating him then.
I
got kicked off.
I was mad at our coaches, really.
I wasn't mad at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can, Brady Hope or an interim coach should make a decision like that. I know he's interim coach and I know he's the head coach and at that point, but I don't like an interim coach knowing somebody that's going to be fired in a few weeks making a decision like that. Right or wrong, he shouldn't have did that again. But like I said earlier, when I look at Jennings, he's the only player I look at as like somebody like, a lot of these kids come here because they want to go to the NFL. They come here for these promises and stuff like that. Juwan Jennings is here because he loves Tennessee football, just like you do, just like Carter does.
Yeah.
So I know how I feel. There's been many times I wanted to stomp on a player's head. There's many times I want to tell their coaches how dumb they are. So I just maybe I'm wrong for that, but I always kind of give Jennings more of a pass than I do other players. I don't know.
Yeah, because not all the players. Billy Ratliff's a prime example. Not all these Tennessee players love Tennessee football like we do when they came here.
Yeah. When I did that interview with Jabari Davis, he grew up a Notre Dame fan,
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of these younger people, that's why Juwan is so special. I agree with Bill 100% because a lot of these younger players, they're not really fans. They just want to go somewhere where they have the best chance to play and the best chance to get to the league. That's it. Now, every once in a while, you'll see one that's like real passionate about the school they go to, and now usually after they graduate or after they leave, they're passionate. But going into it, I mean, they're not like us.
I understand
Fellas,
that too.
It's been real talking to you guys tonight, but I'm going to bounce out early. I hope I'm not bounced too early, but
No, you're
my
good.
5 a.m. run comes very early. So, but it's been a pleasure talking to my guys. Are you guys? We're having a tailgate this year again for the Florida game if it happens with Lewis and.
Oh, you best believe it.
Remember the Florida State fan. From what's his name on YouTube, but he's actually pretty big on Twitter.
PJ,
you guys know him. If you PJ, that's him.
Yeah,
he's coming up for the Tennessee game, which is very weird. I don't know why. So we're gonna have another tailgate, and you guys got him in for that.
That's awesome. That means we'll have we can watch Gator Boo count some more jorts.
Yeah, that was fun. Funny.
Daisy Dukes don't count though. I'm sorry. I still disagree with them.
All right, guys. Well, y'all take it easy. It's been a pleasure as always.
See you, bro.
Have a good one. Go Vols. Yeah, I forgot about that whole 5 a.m. thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just going to bed at 5 a.m. Sometimes I'm not just going to bed at 5 a.m. So, Carter, you want to bring some people in? Invite some
we might as well, bro.
Don't see why not.
Post that damn link.
Let's see. Only one rule. No Georgia, Florida, Alabama, LSU, or no. That eliminates the whole damn crowd.
Gator Boo was in the comments earlier. I was trying to tell Bill that, but
hell, I missed it. Gator Boo, if you're still in the comments, click that link.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know who asked the question, but there was a question asked: who would win in a fight between Haas 4107 and Sports Lab in the ATL? And Haas would hands freaking down.
Oh yeah,
he's got the size. He'd break him like a freaking toothpick.
If he just like got his hands on him.
Yeah.
If he just got his hands on him, it would be over. Plus, Haas has a little bit of animosity for Sports Lab. Sports Lab's just kind of out there in his own.
I mean, Sports Lab got knocked out by a damn punching bag.
What's up, Defo?
What's going on?
Long time no hearage.
Right.
What's on your brain, man?
Not much. Just wanted to. I was hoping the other guy would be on here. I was going to tell him a little bit something about Fulton.
What about? I mean, I know Carter don't give a shit about high school football. Probably not many people in the comments do either. But I love me some football. What's happening?
Oh, just about their pipeline running dry because the recruits got moved over to Powell.
Young Central's wearing it out too. We got our own little Betsy problem up here. I ain't worried about Fulton. What about your Texas Longhorns? Are they back?
About that, no. We ain't back until we can win the Big 12.
Yeah, that might be a minute or two yet.
Which Oklahoma lost a lot, so it was their main competition.
You think Tennessee's got a chance against Oklahoma?
Thank you, Carter.
I do. Actually, I would. They're probably going to have it heavily favored towards Oklahoma, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it'd be a really competitive game.
Well, I think the issue is going to be the same for both teams, quarterback.
And plus, if y'all get y'all are linked to that JT Daniels coming out of USC, so.
Jesus, man, we don't need another quarterback. What do you think?
The hell you say?
Hell, fuck, we got a damn bench full of them right now.
Yeah, but we don't know if any of them can play. I mean,
Well, I mean, Harrison Bailey's the next second coming of Jacob Christ.
And he's a true freshman too.
Good. I'm glad somebody fucking realizes that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not stupid, but our quarterback situation is not by any means just in good shape right now. I wouldn't say until somebody proves that they can win a ball game
How about this? Would you agree on this? It's at least better than it would be if we didn't have Garantano. If we didn't have a I don't know what the word is. If we didn't have a entity back there that's at least proven some, I'd really be worried about it.
Yeah, and plus everybody in the comments is disagreeing with you. We have to get JT Daniels. You are fucking wrong, BVD.
I know. I know what they're saying. He's fucking great and all that shit.
More QBs, the better. There's more competition, and that'll bring the better. I want the best player to play.
I submit, or whatever. I concede.
I'm going to make a bold statement here. I think y'all beat Oklahoma. I think you beat Florida. And I think y'all stunned Georgia.
Damn, if that's the case, we're going 11-1.
Just because how much Georgia lost, Florida always ends up imploding.
But not against us.
And Oklahoma lost a ton, and I don't think the quarterback whisperer over there at Oklahoma, Lincoln Riley, I don't think he didn't have no grad transfers that somebody else already done the job with. So, and we always know Big 12 defenses are trash. So
if JT Daniels does come to Tennessee,
he'll win the starting job.
I was gonna say, is he the starter?
Yeah,
it's fine with me. By God.
Well, I just want the wrong. I was looking at General's comment. I want the right fucking guy to be back there.
Somebody put JG. Nobody can take a hit like JG. That's the damn problem.
Nobody can take a what?
A hit like JG.
And I don't know what Ty Chandler was thinking coming out, and he didn't even get close to looked at.
I didn't know Chandler left.
Yeah, he was one of the undrafted free agents.
Damn, look at that Texas fan spitting facts. I didn't know that either.
I know a lot about it, just about everything.
General says that he didn't leave.
Wait. Oh, now General does know everything, D4. We might need to get him in here and have a debate.
Well, listen, he don't want that smoke.
Oh, tell him, Carter. You better line D4 up now, General.
Well, wait. Here's the thing, though. What is it the debate over, though? That's got to be the question here.
Does it matter? As long as it's not over sex or anything funny, D4 General's got it.
I shaved my face and I look like Carter is either older brother or real dad.
And and General is not taller than you.
You do? Well, then, dude, you should be rolling in it right now. I mean, God, I see now. You know what I have to go through every day D4. It's kind of. It's not as easy as people make it sound. I mean, it's tough being me.
BVD knows me as the burly beard, so.
So General says Chandler's returning, and
I could have sworn I
two Chess Halls in here. I know Chess Hall's a big fella, but damn.
I could have sworn that I seen. I was looking at the best running backs available, and he was on that list at like number 10, and that was like in the 6th round.
Yeah, that's Hoss, you're right. Gator Boo, if you're in here, I do want you to join in. I'm going to put the link in again. If Gator Boo pops in the backstage, D4, I'm going to bring him in. And
All right.
he's a legend in his own mind and ours as well. Plus, he's getting up there in age. I want to get him on here before something bad happens.
Oh, damn it, baby. That's mean.
I said to his neighbors.
Oh, okay.
I love me some Gator Boo.
Philip Lynn. I haven't seen that person in here before. Is that a new person?
And not. Well, I thought he was saying he was how you like, but I've never seen that name before. Welcome, Philip Lynn.
Jordan Gary.
Bailed on us too earlier. I think he might have got his feelings hurt or got ignored or something. I don't know. I thought somebody in the comments said something about that.
And I do, which y'all were talking about earlier, I do think Cade Mays is going to make a major difference between a good season and a mediocre season.
I'm just not sure. I mean, I get it, having a great offensive line is critical, but I don't know if one lineman can mean the difference in 2 wins or not. I mean, maybe it can.
Well,
it can.
You see what Eric Gray can do.
Oh, okay, Philip. Well, welcome, my man.
Yeah, so, Eric Gray's awesome.
So you put Cade Mays, Trey Smith on the same side of the line, and you pound it there. It's going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do on his pass blocking.
Hey, NASCAR Vol, get up with me after this on Facebook if you can.
NASCAR Vol, Picktoff's biggest fan.
He is. We're gonna hook him up for it.
Good deal.
We ain't forgot about Hoss 407 either, though.
He should get
I don't think he's gonna want anything orange.
Even though I will say fuck Cade Mays, but I have my own reasons for that.
I know your reasons. Probably the same as mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a youngin' D4. He didn't know any better.
I may not have been able to take his 6'8" high end, but that night I probably would have tried it.
Baby face. That's a good question, Clark. I guess he'll be a junior, won't he? Or will if he gets cleared. I see you back there, Chess in general. You got anything else for me, D4?
No, I mean I just come in to shoot the shit, but if you got somebody else you want to bring in, come on.
Yeah, we got a couple people waiting. We try to treat this like a phone line instead of what it actually is, video, because the more people we get in here, the more people talk over each other, and it just becomes a big cluster.
But you know who the most important is, right?
Yeah, me. And then Sports Live in the ATL second. Somewhere in there, Carter comes in third.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
There you go.
Hey, don't mess around. Me and Carter will make a baby face joke.
Carter's still straddling the fence right now anyway.
Yeah, just walk around with – yep.
It's good talking to y'all.
See you, D4. Appreciate it, man. We need to get out there and brave the big COVID and do lunch somewhere in the drive-through. Or if they start opening us up a little bit. They've started opening Greenville up a little bit. So
bring me some pals, damn it.
There you go.
I tell you what, holler at me in the morning, and I'll just bring it to your house, and we'll just eat at your house.
Damn, there you go.
All right.
I will, man, if I'm awake.
All right, man.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Jerry Wells, yeah, kinda, but a lot of the local restaurants are still gonna just do carry out because the all the rules and regulations, they don't like them, so they're just said, "The hell with it. We're just gonna keep it like it is until, it gets a little bit more free, I guess."
Yeah, Chess, I'm gonna bring you in. You're gonna talk, aren't you? You're not just gonna sit there and look pretty, are you? What's going on, Chess? Wake up.
What's up?
How's it going?
So much.
Enlighten us with your wisdom tonight,
Why-
sir.
Why can I only hear Carter, not you?
Carter's not even
I
saying
can
anything.
only hear Carter, not you.
Carter's not saying anything. I'm the only one talking. Hello?
You can't hear BVD?
No, I can't hear him. He's like muted or something.
See, I can hear him, but you can't.
I'm not muted.
No, I got him on the screen right here.
Yeah, I don't know. He says he's not muted. I sometimes this happens, man. I noticed.
Well,
Like
you
usually
have
it's with
to
4.
you have to mute the YouTube
It is
screen
what it is, man. I ain't
and
worried about it.
listen
At least I'm on the show.
to the StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can kind of go back and forth. So, BVD, what would you like to ask Mr. Hall here?
Do I got to mute YouTube? Well, that's
No.
the reason why it ain't working.
No, tell him to mute his YouTube audio
Mute your YouTube audio. Try that
and listen through StreamYard.
and listen through StreamYard.
All right, hold on a second. I'll leave and I'll come back. Hold on.
Okay.
Rack Dog says, Chess, open your eyes. Now, don't nobody be mean to Chess. Let me pull you out. I tell you what, I'll pull you out, Chess. Check your audio. In the meantime, we'll bring in the Corporal. What's going on, bud?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, Chandler's returning. Not exactly sure where he got that he wasn't, but he's a senior next year. But anyway, did you see where we're about to get a 5-star BVD?
It seems like that's all we've been getting lately. Who's the latest?
Yeah, so this is the number 2 athlete in the state of Florida, outside linebacker. He's not committed yet. By all indications, he's getting ready to commit. He's Florida, Miami are his top schools right now, but I mean Florida, Miami, and Tennessee are his top schools. Not exactly sure when he's going to commit, but he's got like 70 crystal balls for Tennessee today. So
Nice.
any minute now.
I've only got one crystal ball myself, but
Damn NASCAR.
got a couple of nuts in it. When you come back, put on. All right, let's hang on, General. Let's try Chess again. All right, hang on, General. Can you hear us now, Chess?
I don't even see him on here. Oh, no, I do. I don't see his face.
I don't think he can hear either one of us now. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Now you got 2 chess holes in here again. Is that one for each titty? Let's try this. Bang, bang. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
I'm good now.
Now talk to me, Chess. What's on your brain tonight? I need some wisdom. Break me down some wisdom tonight. Tell me something.
I really don't have any risk.
Tell me-
Whoever said open my eyes and go fuck yourself.
Well, you know how our commenters are. It's all about the love, Chess.
Oh, I know. I love y'all too.
Well,
You are looking a little Chinese there, Chess. Just a little.
Shit.
you don't smoke weed, do you, Chess?
No. God, no.
Peyote?
No, I don't smoke anything.
Heroin?
I do a little bit of crack.
Clone? Crack? Now, crack will get your eyes wide open, so we know you ain't been smoking no crack.
It's because I'm
Rook,
fat
Rook.
and I got chubby cheeks. So like,
And as long as you can see, that's all that matters. Jeff Webster says sleep apnea.
I
Damn.
do got sleep apnea. So thank you, Jeff.
D4.
Where the testicles? No, Chess is not in Greenville. He is in he's in Georgia, Calhoun. Is that right,
Oh.
Chess?
That's where Rick Rogers came from, I think. Is that right?
Emory. I believe so. Chess, now I can't pull you in here and have you just sit there and look good, man. You got to contribute to the show. You got.
Well, hell, ask me something. I don't give a shit. Ask me what you want.
You asked me something.
Well, I got your shirt the other day. I got it set up there to where my dad's stuff is.
Cool.
And I never talked to Carter. How you doing, Carter?
I'm good, man. Nice to meet you. Before. Yeah, nice to meet you, brother.
Or have you talked to that bitch? Not we'll call her that bitch, not Carol Baskin.
I want to save it to the morning show. I want Uncle Lou to hear it too.
Well, Uncle Lou can fucking hear it tomorrow. We want to hear it now. You can't just fucking break some news and then hold it.
All right. So she unblocked me on freaking TikTok and messaged me, and like nothing ever happened. She said that I could have found better and all this other kind of stuff. This excuse is pretty much. And she
said that you could have found better, or she could have found better.
Said that I could have found better.
Okay.
And she sent me money for no reason. I don't know why.
Damn. I think somebody's ready for a mustache ride.
So she bought myself.
Sounds like somebody's ready for a mustache ride.
Or what was the word? She's waiting for a ride on Tess's big old man titties.
D4 said, "Get my belly." Yes, I know I look like fat bastard. Thank you.
Fat bastard. You're a good.
Dude, I know that's cool, man. I don't care. I've been compared to a lot worse.
When you look like me and you, Chess, we have to be good sports. Me especially. I mean, hell, at least you got your teeth.
For now, yeah.
Was that
I look like your illegitimate son?
What were you going to ask, Carter?
I just took a DNA test. Turns out.
BVD TV neckbeard. Hey, this is not a neckbeard, mister.
Hey, I got the neckbeard going. What are you talking about?
Let me see you, Carter. Let me see your neck. How's that buzz looking lately?
It's kind of dark. Hold on.
Did you ever shave that shit off? Looks like you might have shaved.
Maybe I did.
I don't know. D4.
Wait a minute. So am I older than Carter, or is he younger than me?
I don't know. How old are you, Carter? I mean, how are you?
You're younger, Jess. Carter's the oldest.
Jesus, he looks like he's younger than me.
I am in spirit, bro.
Rob F.
Who?
MMA, Rob F. Are you talking like a UC shit?
UFC?
UFC, yeah. I love UFC. And
Bellator.
boxing, if boxing was worth a fuck, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I know boxing's really gone down.
Imagine BBD losing in a fight to David. It would definitely be an imagined situation.
Shit, the only boxing I've ever watched was when Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor. I got drunk that night. That's the last time I ever got drunk in my life.
What does it take to get Chess Hall drunk?
Well, my buddy had like 100 proof or something like, I don't know what it is. It was vodka, and it was it was the double shot glasses like this big. 2 of those, and I was gone within like 5 minutes. I laid on this couch and thought I was dying.
How old are you?
I think he's 20.
I'm 23.
I was going to say,
oh, well.
Yeah.
I was just making. I didn't know if you was old enough to drink or not. I was just making sure.
No, Jeff, not today. I did yesterday.
Thank you, Wilkie, for the $2 super chat. What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Me and Chess's weight and blood pressure.
Hey, believe it or not, my blood pressure is actually pretty good. Believe it or not, I don't eat that much.
That's because you're 23, young man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and preach to you because I got no room to preach. But if you could take anybody's advice, it would be mine on that blood pressure stuff. Are you diabetic?
No.
I'll tell you what. I'm not making fun at all of you, Chess, but I saw a dude today at the when I got off the phone with you, Carter. Remember me bitching about the person next to me that had their phone going through the radio and it was up too loud?
Yeah,
yeah.
The dude that got out of that car was half of that car. I don't know how I didn't notice him. I'm not shitting you, dude. His fucking ankles were invisible.
Yeah, cankles.
No, he didn't have any ankles. It went from his calves, which were cows. He didn't have calves. He had a herd of cows on each leg, and they overlapped his ankles to the top of it. I felt bad for the dude. I really did. I mean, because he was struggling to get from the car to the door, and I was sitting 10 feet max from the front door when I pulled in. And I still see you back there, General. I haven't forgot you. We've got a very important person in right now.
We're talking about
that he knew what he was going, what, like, he caused all that. You know what I mean?
Rubber Nose wants to know if you can move. He works, Rubber Nose.
I work, man. What are you talking about? I can move. I'm not that fat, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, really. He ain't fucking Billy Bob over here.
10! A fucking 10!
10.
BVD likes
one of my favorite movies of all time.
BVD's the king of the fat chicks.
That was my nickname in high school, was Billy Bob.
The king of the what, Carter?
So just king of the fat chicks. BVD loves a front butt.
Hell, I ain't the king of no. The only chicks in my life right now are them two little baby ducks my daughter bought the other day.
No, not from what, Royal King?
Somewhere. It wasn't that place that I've never heard of that you just said, or Tractor Supply, but she got them somewhere. They're little shit machines is what they are.
Shane Bentley.
Did someone say 10? Damn, should have said 20, Carter.
Well, Jerry Wells said, "Where do you work at, Chess?" Well, I was a security guard, but since the whole coronavirus thing happened, they laid me off pretty much. And when they lay you off where I work at, you don't come back, pretty much like that. So,
well, that don't mean you're not going to come back, Chess. You may get called back. Thank you, by the way, Shane. I do appreciate the super chat, sir.
Chess, you over here spitting out Grizzly Wintergreen long cut.
I really hope we have a football season. If we don't have a football season, I'm gonna cry.
Let's see what happens if I do this.
Okay.
Who wins in a fight between General and Chess? Chat section. Who you got in a fight between General, who has never seen the underside of a woman's female garment, or Chess, who has never seen a glazed donut he didn't like?
That was hurtful. Can you hear me?
I can.
I think Chess wins in a fight, and I think General wins in a debate, and I think it's even in the 40-yard dash.
Can you hear me, BVD?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear Chess?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 4 for 4, Senor. Oh, Rubber Nose wants to know, is Chess for Chester, or is it just Chess your name?
Chess my name. Everybody's always asking that for short for Chester. It's just Chess.
I actually like that name. I think that's unique. I think unique names are cool.
It's definitely one of a kind.
Like the General, for instance. How in the world do his parents know to name him General? Let General and Hoss go at it. Hoss, come on in.
Shit, we'll just have a big old fucking party.
I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and bounce so other people can come in.
I want BVD to get in here.
Well, you don't have to, Carter, but you're welcome to. I know you did a stream today on your primary channel.
That was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. My bad. I know
I just
you got one to get ready for.
Yeah, I do. Which, like I said, hell with it. I'll stick around.
There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, kiddo. That's what I've been teaching you. I feel good after last night for some reason. I don't know what happened last night, but something just made me feel really good today. I feel better about myself.
Oh, boy. You hadn't even talked about it, man.
I haven't, and I'm not going to talk about it.
All right.
I mean,
I'll shut up.
I don't think it would be fair to you.
Hell, they made a video of that.
Well, that's
Did
true.
they not?
That's
Let
true.
them have it.
I'll wait and see. Where it goes from here. Ball's in his court. Because you know me, I'm not generally the one to get upset and start drama and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know you start any drama, man. You're like one of the nicest people on YouTube, honestly, that I know of.
I am one of the nicest people, but every now and then my button gets pushed and I erupt.
Oh, it takes me a lot to get mad. Like NASCAR balls me mad or not. That's why I went on the morning show and I was like, I'm sorry, even though he wasn't in there.
Don't know what you're talking about, Fireball. No idea. A Fizzle in the house. By the way, it's hurtful to me that David Sports Live in the ATL is my only channel member right now. That hurts my feelings. I just wanted to throw that out there. Not making any suggestions or tossing any hints. I'm just saying. Sleeta triggered Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true, Carter?
I mean, I felt like I spoke my piece on the situation, so I felt a lot better afterwards.
It does make you feel better, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, hey, all I got to say is at least I didn't get knocked out by a damn punching bag.
Dude, BVD, y'all should do the morning show like this right here on StreamYard. That'd be awesome.
Well, talk to your hero Lou, sir. He's the one that controls all of that.
Hey, you're one of my heroes too, man. I mean, y'all are my two favorite YouTubers.
I appreciate that. I'm just here to have fun in the mornings and talk about something other than football,
Yeah.
Which I don't talk a lot of football during the off season anyway, because I'm not like General or Lou or any of the other people that that are reading up on football every day of the year. I used to be like that, but now that we've got the internet and I have the capability to do it, I could honestly, this may hurt me with football fans, I could give a shit less right now in the last day or two of April about what a 17-year-old kid has committed to. I ain't putting any faith in that. It's great. I love it. It's something to talk about, and it's obviously important. Recruiting is critical to the sport that we all love so much. I think the way kids waffle so much these days and bounce around, it's hard to put a lot of faith in everybody's commit. There's some people, when they make a commitment, you just know they're going to stick with it. That's where they're going. Nobody's going to sway them. But then there's others, they're full of shit. They're probably going to decommit 4 or 5 more times. So I just depend on people like General to dig that information up for me.
Yeah, I'm not big on like who we get in recruiting and everything. The only people I've ever been big on is when Georgia got of course Jacob Easton and then whatever his name is for Ohio State, Justin Fields. Besides that, I don't really care, honestly.
Somebody tell me what a hot take is. Give me the definition of a hot take.
I know what a hot cake is.
Surprise, surprise, Chess knows what a hot cake is. We really do love you, Chess. You're one of my favorite people.
Absolutely.
I love y'all too. Oh man, I take so much punishment from y'all. I don't even care, man. Believe it or not, I was popular in high school. Believe it or not, I was the fat funny guy.
I can believe it. I can relate. I was actually quiet in high school because I got bounced around so much, especially my last 2 years. Imagine being yanked out of high school after your sophomore year and being moved 3 states away and and dropped off in a brand new high school with nobody you know 2 days before school starts. That sucked.
Yeah, I played football all throughout high school. I mean, I wasn't good enough to. I mean, I had like one or two college offers, but nothing like big, like locally, like Kennesaw State, stuff like that. But I never did it, man. I went straight to the workforce right out of high school.
As did a
Did
lot
you
of.
say you had college offers, Chess?
Do what?
Did you say you had college offers, Chess?
Yeah, I had like one or two, nothing big though.
Well, getting any college offers now, that's an impressive achievement.
Yeah, I wish I want, like, my cousin. He played for our rival high school. He had offers from like Duke and I can't remember where else. He never took it. I was like,
Thank you,
"You're
Rand.
stupid, man." So you could have been in the NFL, but then like I look at it like he's like, "No, I couldn't be in the NFL because one, I'm not tall enough, stuff like that." Like, it doesn't matter how freaking tall you are as long as you're good. I mean, teams will take you.
It matters how tall you are for certain positions. How tall are you, Chess?
I'm 5'11".
There's not a single, I bet, 5'11" offensive lineman in the NFL.
Believe it or not, I did not play offensive lineman.
Oh, okay. And I may be wrong about that too. There may be 2 dozen of them for all I know. Most of your offensive linemen are big fellers.
I played defensive nose guard. I was a mean asshole in high school, man. When I played football, I was dirty as hell.
Did you ever play offensive nose guard?
No, well, let me see. I never played offense, I don't think. Yeah, I did. I take it back. I played offense when I was like in Little League. I did. I was left tackle. What's crazy is when I was a kid, I was so big as a kid that they moved me up 1 year earlier. So I went from played flag football 1 year. Supposed to play flag football like 1 or 2 years, and they moved me straight up to tackle like after my first year.
Welcome. I see you back there, Ballard. Ballard's always got something super important and critical to say. So we'll get him in here in a minute. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads for Chess, tails for the general.
All right, flip it. I bet it's tails.
It's heads.
Fuck you, General. I'm
So,
kidding. I love you,
General, it's been a thrill and a privilege, and hang on. Oh, he failed before I could boot him. And then right as it happened, Ballard retracted himself. Ballard, you're fired, damn it.
I was just kidding, General. Get mad.
General's always getting mad at something. He'll be mad now at me saying he gets mad at stuff.
Am I on?
You're on. Like,
what's up, BVD? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? I'm feeling great today. I feel better today for some odd reason. Mentally, not physically, than I had felt in a long time.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard the words from BVD. I feel great today. All that much, if I'm being honest. I mean,
You know what, Ballard? That hurts, and not because you said it, but because it's true. You're right. I don't say that very often, and I apologize for that to everybody for being such a Debbie Downer.
Wasn't trying to throw you under the bus or anything.
God,
just saying.
Thanks, Ballard. I don't feel great anymore. Fucking asshole.
No, on a quick note, if y'all I binge watched some DVD's videos the other day. Y'all need to go watch the karaoke one. It's the funniest video I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah, you love that video.
Dude, oh man, the way like when you were like, God, and then it said beep 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 beep. Oh, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
He's talking about when I was doing the karaoke.
Can I take a stab
that needs
as to why you're in such a good mood?
On a freaking
You can, Carter.
morning show.
Did you get your stimulus check?
I see people in the chat talking about my dog.
Well,
He's in the room with me right now.
I did, but that's not why.
Oh, well, it must have been from last night then.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me?
No,
'Cause
it's good to see
I don't-
BVD.
Yeah,
happy.
you're good.
You deserve it, buddy. For real.
Chess, can you still hear me? Chess can't hear me.
Chess, can you hear Carter?
I don't hear Carter. I hear you and Ballard. That's it.
I can hear everyone.
See, that's why I don't bring 4 people in here, because someone always has trouble hearing someone in here.
Well, I can
For
put my
some
headphones
reason, I don't understand.
in, or I can leave. Whatever you need me to do. I
What'd you
don't care.
say, BVD?
That's why I don't usually have 4 people in here, because it's hard for everyone to hear everyone.
Yeah. What's the most you ever had on here?
Well, the most you can have is 6.
6?
Okay.
Yeah. And I haven't had any 6 in a long time.
Nice.
Ballard.
Yeah.
That's so mean. Slam, don't be a jerk.
I see what you did there.
We got some brutal commenters.
Oh,
Even-
right.
even nice guys.
Those Typer trolls, as Lou calls them.
As soon as I joined, all I saw was like fat. Can you run? Wait. I was like, yep, okay.
Hey, well, at least we've got Jeff Webster calmed down. Jeff Webster used to be the mean guy in the comments. Now he's nice. So welcome to the nice side of the tracks, Jeff. No, actually, StreamYard doesn't cost, Jeff. This is a free version. That could have something to do with it. I'm not paying whatever the
We got
fuck.
a free version
Hey,
of
is
this?
Balls for Life 16 in the comments, BVD? I can't see the comments anymore. I'd like to know.
I thought it was just, I thought you had to have a laptop to be able to do it.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him, Carter. I'm scrolling back. Slim Mosley.
If Balls for Life 16 is in here,
Go ahead.
Well, BVD, BVD, I don't know if Lou's gotten in touch with you yet, but I believe he put me down for the 11th of May for the morning show.
I
Unless
put
that was
down
you
for
that.
the 11th. That was me in the emails.
Okay. Yeah, I can never really tell.
Well,
but
if you'll look at the end of the sentence in the email, it'll either say Lou or BBD,
okay.
or it won't say anything.
Appreciate it.
If it doesn't say anything, that could be Lou. I either always put my name there at the end of it, or you can just tell by the way I'm talking that it's me.
Lou's like Batman.
Yeah.
You don't know when he's going to respond. He just comes out of nowhere.
Plus, if you remember the movie Sling Blade, the
Oh, yeah.
dots go where I say they go. I'm that guy,
Yeah.
because I always put at least 3 dots between sentences.
We ain't got no microphone.
I'm the dot guy.
That is the funniest thing. Oh, man. I got no fucking microphone.
General, sir. Well, you're not a sir, but let's see. What the hell is tomorrow? The 30th? I believe you are on tomorrow, General. Yep. You are on tomorrow.
Well, shit, I want to be on Friday.
Sling Driver is on Friday.
Well, I'm more important than Sling Driver. We all know that.
No.
Seems like Celine's on like every week, you know.
Yes.
I know,
He does a good job though.
Nobody's more important than Celine Driver.
I know he's the oldest. He's the grandpa of the group.
He's older than me. He points that out all the time.
We know. I read it all the time.
Celine is to blame though. I mean, man, this guy's got me looking at watches and stuff now. I've been subscribed to him for a while, and I'm always watching his videos. So dang it, Celine,
gotta
you
watch
got me
Bell,
watches. So
Ballard.
thanks a lot.
Here, are you interested in this one?
What kind is that? Can't tell.
It's like a fossil watch.
It's an orange one. That's all that matters.
I got that one. Can't.
Oh yeah, that's an Apple
It's literally just a Fitbit Versa
watch.
but-
Uh,
and one of those smart watches.
I can't buy a watch because my wrist is too fat.
can't put that up. Can't put Roll Tide up. I just can't do that. There we go. leaving his soul. Oh.
Leaving his soul.
Melissa May says, I am the most important, damn it.
Yes, Melissa, you're very important. We all love you.
I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
I saw that.
See, now I can hear him. I can hear everybody now.
Celine is a dedicated super chatter. Got several of those. Lou has several of those. Shane Bentley is what I call a serial super chatter. He always super chats. And
Corey Brunson, do I have any good?
How long? I got a quick question. When it comes to super chats and getting monetized once you hit 1,000 subs, how long does that process take for YouTube?
Well, it's not just 1,000 subs. You also have to have 1,000 watch hours. And
Holy crap!
I can't remember how much time you have to have. But if you got
Watch
1,000
hours
subs,
as in
if you got 1,000 subs and you put a lot of content out, and if you stream a lot, you're not going to have a hard time getting 1,000 hours. And I don't mean sleep streaming either. That's just fucking stupid.
I was trying to figure that part out when you said watch hours.
4,000
Is that how
And
much
Yes, Balls for Life 16 is in here, Carter. He just answered.
I couldn't figure out what you meant by watch hours. Is that like I couldn't tell if you were saying like watch hours was how much I watch personally, or if like what viewers view or what
people watch your shit.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy says YouTube is low manned right now. I don't know how much I believe that, but they say.
Yeah. I watch YouTube more than I watch
Atypical Gump is saying 4,000 hours within a year to get monetized.
Hey, I don't think it's that long, Atypical Gump. Surely not. Shit, 4,000 hours.
Son of a bitch. Somebody called me.
There's been a steady 40 people in here all night tonight. So 40 times 2 hours, that adds up quick.
I'm a Gump. I can't do math, so you know me.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Go sit in the corner, old man, and think about what you've done. And while you're over there in the corner, I want you to write on the chalkboard 500 times, I love long snappers. I love long snappers.
Hey, those guys are important. Those guys are undervalued, I think, long snappers. I mean, someone's got to snap those punts, you know what I mean? Undervalued.
Mm-hmm. It's a fact. Ballard spitting facts on hump night. Anybody else enjoy Billy Cole getting put in timeout as much as I did putting him in timeout? Just curious.
What'd he do?
Nah, nothing really.
Why did he get put in timeout for?
Why is he still in my room?
I just did it for the hell of it.
There. Now Billy was blocked. Not blocked. I didn't want him blocked. I want him timed out. I did now, Ballard, or General. Oh, wait a minute. Who? I didn't fucking time Randall Anderson out.
That's what people are saying. Looks like.
I'm looking back here.
Who were you trying to time out?
Billy.
Oh.
No, where's Randall at? I didn't. If I did time Randall out, I didn't mean to. I'll bring him back in.
Hey, the General, calm down, man. Calm down.
It says right here, General, Billy Cole II was timed out by BVD for 300 seconds. Now, where did Randall go? There we go. It was timed out.
Haas says you're giving him timeouts out like Tic Tacs.
Well, how the hell do you untime somebody out?
I don't even know if you can. I've never actually had to time anybody out in my streams before.
Randall, I apologize for I don't know how the hell
Somebody
I timed you out.
somebody called my
click on
damn
your
phone
name.
and messed it up, so I can't hear freaking nobody now. God dang it.
Oh, I timed Billy out for saying ask your daddy, Lou. Anybody else want to get timed out tonight? I'm feeling frisky.
Oh,
I heard, didn't BVD say he wanted to get time?
I can't. I mean, I guess I could time myself out.
I'm kidding, man.
All I got to do is
That was just me, isn't it? What's up?
we don't want that. Carter's having trouble. Whoever just asked that.
That was typical Gump.
Oh, okay. Don't know what happened.
now I go. Thank God. Pissed me off. Somebody called me. I hate when.
Chess, I'm gonna have to make a. Can you hear me, Chess?
Yeah, I can hear all y'all.
I'm gonna have to make a new rule.
What's up?
After tonight, anybody that comes in my stream has to be fully clothed unless they're a female.
Oh my God! Come on, man. I'm at home, relaxing. Shut up.
But we don't want to see that, Ballard. Excuse me, Chess. Nobody wants to see me without a shirt.
Hey, don't tempt me. I'll put my nipple on the screen right now. I don't give a damn.
You what?
Said, don't tempt me. I'll put my nipple on the screen right now. I don't even care.
Oh God.
no.
No, we can't have that.
Look, you can see my face. Look, you can't see nothing else.
Somebody pretend like you've done this before and read JT Thompson's super chat. Thank you, JT.
That's hilarious. He wouldn't give $5, yet he gave 10. That's awesome.
I get it. What's up, Sam? Corey.
I think I have the shittiest tattoo award.
What is up, AF DeVille Music? I know another YouTuber calls you AF Devil, I think, or something like that. Mispronounces your name. What's up, Wilkie? That's true. That is true, Wilkie. If you need a shirt, BVD can hook you up.
I can show off the shirt that you sent me. I'm gonna show it off.
Price. I've got to order some more. I'm out. Wilkie, you need to come on here sometime and show off your new shirt.
What are you using to make the shirts, BVD? Is it like custom ink or what are you using?
No, I use Teespring this time.
Believe it or not, I have a Teespring too. I have shirts. Believe it or not. If you go on my TikTok, if you have a mobile phone, you go on my TikTok, and the link in the description, you click on it. I have shirts available. Believe it or not.
Why wouldn't we believe it, Chess?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I didn't know.
And these freaking comments tonight are just disappearing right before my eyes. Randall, it said that I timed you out, but I didn't time you out. I timed Cole out. And what may have happened is you may have had a comment right below Billy's, and when I went to time him out, it might have scrolled up, and I might have accidentally timed you out. So I apologize for that. I owe you 5 minutes of time back, sir, and I'll get that 5 minutes back to you whenever you need it. I can email it to you, or I can send it via snail mail, or however you choose. See, making first happen here, Randall. No, you can't, Sam. You can't block anybody, bud. Why would you want to block A-Fizzle anyway? What did A-Fizzle ever do to anyone?
I want to know what I got to do to become a damn mod on the morning show. It's bullshit. But I want to know.
Well, tomorrow morning, why don't you just ask?
I have asked. Literally, like.
That's probably why you haven't been made a mod. People don't like it when you ask them to be a mod. Haven't you learned that yet, Chess?
I've learned from experience.
Why can I be a mod on that one?
Do what?
I said I was a mod on his other channel. Why can't I be a mod on this one?
I don't know. Is it that important to you?
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Is your life going to be improved if you're a mod on the morning show with Lou BVD?
Yeah, to make me happy.
People always ask to be moderators just because of the stupid blue wrench deal. You know that, right?
They want the power. They want the power, Ballard.
I feel like I've earned it. I mean, I've earned it.
No one earns the wrench, Chess.
Right.
The wrench cannot be earned. The wrench can only be granted.
Okay.
And you notice people have names for their wrench. Why do people name their wrench? I didn't name my wrench. It's just the people in blue, the mods. Hell, just about everybody's a mod on my channel.
I probably only have like 5 people that I've made moderators so far on mine.
Tell me if this is annoying. Was that annoying?
No.
BW, there you go. Where's that? Where did that comment go? There we go. I don't have one for mine either, BW. That's usually the lady's job. That's not nice, Arganon. That is just not nice. No, Corey, I'm not smoking Newport, sir.
Randall says he doesn't care about being a mod, although he is one. I did make him one on my channel. He's good people. But
what's up, Package? How the hell? I forget how you got that name anyway. I know it was some chick or something. What they called you that?
Who?
I might have to change my name on here to TikTok guy or something.
General says I took his mod. He was never a moderator on my channel. Don't even.
Oh shit! I gotta take my medicine. Hold on.
Wonder if BVD, you know the ultimate troll guy that shows up on Uncle Luke. I wonder if that's the general as well.
No,
just a theory.
It's not.
I haven't seen Ultimate Troll in a long time.
The Ultimate Troll used to call. He used to call all the time. It's definitely not General. Plus, General wouldn't do some of the shit that the Ultimate Troll has done before.
You know that video that Lou live streamed him driving to that troll's house, BVD?
Yeah.
You know it's still up on YouTube.
What? Yes.
It's still up on YouTube.
It's fake.
How's it fake?
God, it just is. It's not really there. It's a hologram.
It's a hologram?
I don't remember if I actually saw the video, but I do remember that night when
And I was like,
Lou was on your show, and something was brought up about it.
I've never seen Lou that mad before in my life.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I mean, listen, he gets mad over a troll, but I don't know if I've seen him get mad to the point where he drives off to their house or whatever. But
Who?
You got okay. I can't really speak for Lou, but you got to think about some of the stuff that they've said about his wife and kids, man. There's only so much you can
yeah,
take. Kids, don't do tobacco. It's bad for you. PSA right there.
Randall says I did have the general as a mod at one point on my channel. I haven't removed anybody from being a moderator, so he must still be one. But I don't know.
I posted like 3 videos on YouTube the other day. Believe it or not. I posted my baptism on there, and I'm waiting for somebody to comment and be like, "Wow, look at that whale." I don't care, man. I love it, man. I
I'm
love
trying
it.
to go back and read some of the comments that I missed.
Are you good?
Every comment is important to me.
Right back.
Shit, some of the comments on my TikTok are insane. I had one the other day that told somebody, they were like, what'd they say? They said, "You're fat, go die, kill yourself." I was like, thank you for the advice.
I think we may have lost Billy.
He said he'd be right back.
Oh, is he streaming right now, Sam? Is Slita streaming right now?
On my TikTok, Clark, it's TCHALL68. No spaces altogether.
TC Hall.
Yeah, or T'Challa, whatever you want to call it. I'm almost at 70,000 followers, so I'm happy about that.
70,000?
Almost at I'm at 66 point something.
Damn,
Right.
that's freaking amazing.
Yeah, one of my videos got 2 million views, which I think is hilarious.
Nice.
I wish it was like YouTube. I wish you got paid for views. That'd be awesome. I'd be making tons of money.
What do you get paid for?
Going live, doing live streams like this.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a TikTok live stream.
It's just like YouTube, pretty much, comments and stuff like that.
I'm back. One of my parents needed something, so. Oh, Crimson Brave's getting pretty mad in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Basically saying, you know.
Jerry Wells
Basically
after this video, just click on my
throwing the
name.
balls under the bus and stuff.
Throwing who?
Do what?
What? Throwing who? Throwing who under the bus?
The Vols, I guess, is what he means by the orange logo, big orange.
Oh. Yeah, I know. It's pretty. I can't help it. You're close, Bartholomew. Where'd it go? Where'd that comment go? There it is. Well, it's definitely not a football channel.
I'm not even in the woods either.
We're not in the woods, and chest is not fat, so it couldn't possibly be 3 fat guys. So you're just all over the place with that one, Bart. Try again, man. Come on.
Well, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
It's not. What? It's not fair.
Just, yeah.
Nothing's ever fair to Auburn fans. I mean, they seriously moved that Georgia game up. I mean, I don't care. I mean, at least they didn't move the Iron Bowl, but I mean, come on. Still don't move with tradition.
Yeah, some of the videos are cringe on TikTok, but I'm getting views, so it is what it is. I don't really care.
Yeah. Who's your team, Chess?
Georgia, well, as you can tell, Georgia. There's my G.
I see it.
Jerry, just go to South of Heaven 88's latest live stream from last night. It's all right there. Start at about 3 hours and 15 minutes in.
Look at it this way. If we were all on the moon, we could weigh same as shit. Dang, Jeff Webster's an asshole. Gosh.
Yes, you do, A-Bomb. Surprisingly, I haven't seen my buddy Bobby in here tonight. I figured he would be in here tonight. Of course, he may have been in here just watching to see if I was going to start any shit or say anything, which he should know better. That's not me.
Jeff's being the culprit tonight. He's being the butthole tonight.
Who?
Jeff Webster.
What's he saying?
He said if we were all on the moon, we'd be the same weight as me.
Well, wait a minute. There it is.
My phone's gonna die here. I got a really crappy charger, so if I get cut off the stream, it's because my
That's
phone
not
sucks.
really a shot at you, Chess.
Oh.
If we were all on the moon, we'd be weightless.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm retarded.
Some of us would be brainless, too.
Well, I'm already, so.
I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. My phone's going to die anyway, and my charger sucks. But I appreciate you.
You are. Have a good night. Bang. I think I helped you. That was mean, wasn't it?
That was quick. He didn't even say bye.
Yeah, I pulled him out. I'm pulling you out next, Chess. I'm getting ready to hop up here. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I didn't go to sleep last night. I had a
I'll see you on the morning show, okay?
Eventful night. Yep. Have a good one, bud. So that leaves just my big old ugly ass here to finish this thing up. Yep. Nate Can, Clark, Jesse, Jeff, Jesse, now Jerome, Bart, throwing down the mean comments. You're mean, Bart. You shouldn't be so mean. Mean people suck. That's what I've heard anyway. Oh, of course, General correcting me. Wrong. The moon still has gravitational pull. Gregorian calendar. Decade. General, you need to go get some snatch, buddy. Your whole perspective on life would change, I promise you. See you, Fire. Have a good one, bud. Yes, I agree, Bob. We're all ready for sports to return, man. This shit's getting crazy. I mean, next thing you know, you're going to see fat guys on YouTube holding up rubber dicks that look like Jeremy Pruitt. I mean, what's next on here, you know? Baby heads and fuzzy orange things with faces. You guys, seriously though, have a good night. It is hump night. It's 10 o'clock. It's time for me. Now it's time to say goodbye to all blah, 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 blah. MICKEYBBD is out. Y'all have a good one. See you in the morning. Thanks for all the super chats, by the way. You guys are great. I don't know if I'm even still talking. Well, I know I'm still talking. I don't know if you're still hearing it or not. But thank you guys for the super chats. Thanks for the donations. Thanks to Sleeta for being a member who did not contribute tonight. He was only in here 10 minutes. Took his medicine and left. Took his ball and left the playground. Damn it. But you guys have a great night. I need something to drink and something to eat. I will, Chess. Thank you in advance. You guys have a great night, all right? Serious business. I'll see you in the morning. Get some rest. Hug the loved one that's laying next to you. Unless it looks like me, then push it away. And other than that, just be well. That's what they tell me at Walgreens anyway. It works.